So last time, no one found out anything about anybody, and we all went on with our lives.
Look, see, that's the problem with you.
Presuming we still have the hotel room, I assume I've just been chilling in there for, like, however long.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of actual real-time time that passed, there hasn't been that much, right?
Like a day or two, I think, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds right.
I'll tell you what, I've probably been, like, sick with food poisoning from the steakhouse.
Yeah.
Like, considering I, like, tried a bit of the steak and it was terrible.
That's some intense food poisoning.
Well, I mean, it is Barnaboo, though, so...
Yeah. Well, cool.
I have delicate taste buds.
So, Caesar's in jail. I mean, Van's in jail. And then Van, I mean, it's random... Shaka Khan, I forgot what your lawyer name is.
Shierdosku.
Shierdosku is gonna be the lawyer for Van, but that's actually Van in disguise.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I have the document. I'm apparently Montgomery Head.
That's right.
Oh yeah, lawyer names. I'm Lizard Man.
Is that like a lawyer superhero?
Yeah, of the law.
Dedicated to justice. Legal justice.
Yep.
Nice.
So yeah, you guys are all back in the hotel room. What are you doing? Suddenly, Barnaboo wakes up from his coma.
Could somebody fill me in on what's happened, however long I've been out?
I'm here!
Oh, thank...
Yeah, we sorted out the risk out thing.
I hope it didn't involve paying anyone tons of money or hurting too many people.
No.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's a negative on both of those.
So what did it cover? What were the costs involved with that? Because I'm certain there'll be some.
Well, Caesar's in jail.
Ugh.
Facing potential execution if we don't do a court case for him.
Well,
I
look,
suppose
the
it
good
was too good
news-
to be true, wasn't it?
The good news is we're going to execute him, like, tomorrow, but all these good people managed to extend that to a week before the trial begins.
Yep, that's right.
Well, I suppose that is something. We have to form a defense then.
Oh yeah, but they think he's me.
Oh, well, he's gonna die then.
Wow.
Uh,
That's pretty rude to Caesar.
So we need John. We need to clear my name.
What are you accused of, anyway?
I'm pretty sure you were there for that, right? Like, those
Maybe
photos?
not. I don't think he was.
Wait, I was around, like, you were being chased around for something, and I was never really clear what it was.
Oh yeah, he hasn't seen Shierdosku's outfit at all.
Oh yeah.
Right. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's great.
How about we resolve it this way? How about we resolve it by just revealing that they have the case of mistaken identity, make the swap, and
No.
leave it at that?
There'll be no making a swap.
That was worth a try.
So wait, is Caesar wearing like a Shy Guy mask or something?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, he's dressed as me.
Look, I know it's
Okay,
It's hard
so
to believe
here-
that we're able to disguise
Hello, I
someone
will
as a
give you
shy
a-
guy.
I'll
But
give you his outfit. So currently he's wearing this hat and wearing these robes.
Yep.
He also has the Weasley expression too.
so I don't know. I don't know if you remember those photos, but those are accurate.
I do remember them.
Now you have some context.
So feel free to use that information however you want.
Is he dressed like this right now?
Yes.
Yes.
In which case, all of those laughs were in character.
I've kind of gotten used to people laughing at me today, so...
I don't get it. I think that looks really cool.
You may want to consider a
Thank you,
5-letter
Miss
word.
Cow.
It's called style. If you'd thought about it for 5 minutes, you might even have some.
Okay, I did not choose this costume. This was all Hannah and Caesar, okay?
Excuses.
Probably mostly Hannah. Yeah, there we go.
Still excuses.
I like that rendition of the hat. Got a Picasso-like quality there.
But yeah, we like Rezcow and I were going to investigate floor 4 for clues, but the officers wouldn't let us through without an accompanying police officer.
Okay, and your solution to that problem is...
Well, we're gonna go get a police officer. We just came back here to tell you guys.
Fair enough. That
Weird.
sounds like a reasonable plan. Do you have a police officer who will actually cooperate?
Let's get Ed.
I mean, they are
Let's
official
not.
contacts of me. Like,
Well-
you missed that. Yeah, I have to have them as official contacts
Actually-
now.
On second thoughts, maybe we should get Ed.
Or maybe he can get us someone who can help us out.
I'm thinking we can get Ed, let him explore floor 4, and maybe he'll meet with an unfortunate accident.
No, he's a cool guy. Don't worry about it.
I mean, if you think he can be impartial to being on this case, then sure, we can ask him.
Oh, I don't trust him to be impartial in the slightest.
To be fair, most of the police officers are pretty gung-ho about me being guilty.
I mean, like,
Yes.
if you've seen the photos, you'd understand. Even though they're not true, like they're not real, they look convincing.
Yep, well, mostly.
And I mean, if you've lost your home because of that, like, you could understand why they just want to get it done as quick as possible.
Yeah. I mean, I do understand the situation, I just don't like it.
That's fair.
And you were also provided a list of names of the people who took the pictures and the...
Yeah, and the witnesses.
Witnesses.
So, what pictures are
Yeah.
these?
They have pictures of quote-unquote me, on floor 4, like, holding a briefcase with chemical weapons in it.
Huh.
It's literally a briefcase with like a radioactive symbol on it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't put it past you, but since you've been hanging around with us for most of the time here, and I haven't seen said briefcase,
Well, here,
I don't imagine you're competent enough to hide it particularly well, so...
I'll take out the pictures and show them.
Alright.
As you can see, like, the van in these pictures is looking straight at the lens in every single photo.
Can I look at these photographs to see if it's actually Van in the photographs? See if I can tell.
You can roll me an alertness, perception, investigation or something would be fine.
11.
It certainly appears to be him.
I see. Well then.
He's made his decision.
Oh dear.
Well, I still don't think you're competent enough to carry around chemical weapons and hide them from us, especially if you haven't hidden them from the random people with cameras.
I'll take
But
that.
Right, so what's the plan?
Well, we have several things we need to do during the pre-trial phase. Check out floor 4, and we also have some people to question.
Which people?
The photographer,
Okay.
and several eyewitnesses, 2 of which apparently recognized my voice, which
Interesting.
I'd like to quite know how they know what the Purple Dawn sounds like. And 2 of the... Shut up, John. And the remaining eyewitnesses all have the same last name, which is weird to me.
I suppose. Right. Which do you want to do first, is the question.
I say we split up.
I say no, because that
No.
didn't end well the last time.
Well, we need to get, like, a police officer on our side first, otherwise...
Well,
We
presumably
have
the
no
best place to
authority.
find a police officer will be at the police station.
Really?
So, if we want to do that first, we may as well just go over to one of the police stations and see if there's anyone willing to accompany
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, sure. I mean, let's just go to the one that Jakey Boy and I went to. I already know the commissioner there.
Great, let's do that.
Okay.
We did it.
Wow.
Yay.
We
Everybody
solve
level up!
science.
Gonna invest all my points in animals.
We did it. We solved the law.
Rescal, didn't you take animals?
I sure did.
Wasn't that entirely so you could speak to sausages?
Eventually, I'll be able to speak to everything.
I've still got these piles of meat I picked up from the meat locker on the airship. It's probably gone off by now.
You should probably either eat it now or throw it away.
It's
Not
not
fully
why I picked
aged
up
yet.
a bunch of meat.
But throwing away food is bad, so you should eat it.
I'm not going to eat it.
You should eat it right now.
Feed it to Hannah.
If I need another unexplained absence, I'll eat some of the meat and have food poisoning again.
You could always use it as bribing material.
I don't think anyone would eat, like, week-old meat that's been sitting in my pockets and, like,
But it's
take that as a
meat that-
reasonable bribe.
It's meat that comes from the air. That makes it more valuable.
Air sausage. The Mega Man crossover no one wanted.
Crossover with what?
Sausage. I don't know. Meats. Meat
Steven's
boy.
sausage roll, there you go.
Okay, so I guess we
Look,
head.
it was a... Go ahead.
I guess we head to the police station then.
Alright, and you're all going together?
I mean, I don't need to
assume
come
so.
with. I can wait around outside or something.
I'll wait with you.
I don't like the idea of splitting up, but
But it's not really splitting up. It's just waiting outside the building. Like, we don't need to, like, crowd 5 of us.
yeah, that is true. Yeah, like, that's fair.
John, you coming in?
Well, I'm not leaving you alone.
Okay.
I don't trust you to be competent enough to do this job. Right, let's go.
Yes.
Alright, so you guys head over to the police station where Caesar is being held. It's about a 15 to half an hour walk. You approach and it looks like just like it did when you last left it. There's cops outside. Those 2 cops are still giving high fives to each other.
Oh man.
These guys. Oh.
One of them, they pause as you approach Jakey Boy and they give you a thumbs up and then they resume.
Hey,
I nod
I
slightly at
thumbs
them.
them back.
They're really excited.
I'm gonna pay them no mind whatsoever, and go to the front desk.
The person looks at you and says, "Well, hello there, Mr. Sharky Man. You're back."
Indeed.
You even got a nickname now.
I need to.
We call you the Sharkle Dawn.
Makes no sense.
You really couldn't have worn something a little more sane.
Like a
Again,
volcano hat.
again, I did not pick this.
Could you not just take it off?
Oh yeah, and just show what I look like underneath. You know, the wanted criminal. Yeah, okay.
And you say that at the desk of the police station?
No. I need to see the commissioner.
Well, Commissioner's pretty busy, unfortunately. Can I help you out?
I suppose
Possibly.
so. We need one of your guys to assist in the case.
What do you mean?
We need an officer present for investigations and for questioning witnesses.
He says, "Well, that sounds like a lot of work.
Not especially.
I don't know, we're pretty busy here.
They literally just need to stand around.
It's just a formality more than anything else, but
Well, I can put in a request, but it might take up to 2 weeks to process.
I'm sure you can get it done a little faster than that.
Really? Well, I mean, there's an expedition fee if you're at all interested.
Really? Why am I not surprised?
Officer, do I need to come back later with, How do we...
Another shark head.
No.
It's a two-shark problem, this one.
Oh, God.
That was pretty good.
Officer, do I need to come back later with a written reprimand for you, interfering with a time-sensitive pre-trial?
Roll a charisma intimidation check.
Okay. Can I add formidable pheasants to that?
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Yay. 13.
Alright. He says, look, I don't want any problem. It's fine, I can waive the expedition fee this time.
Much appreciated.
Yes.
How long do you need someone for?
As long as it takes.
Do you have an estimate?
Somewhere between a day and a week.
Fine. He says, look, come back in an hour, I'll have someone for you.
Much obliged. Thank you.
Yes, thanks very much. And we leave.
Yep. We need to come back
Well,
in an
you
hour.
turn outside and you see, Rezko and Jakey Boy have been waiting.
Yeah, we need to come back in an hour and they'll have someone for us.
An hour?
I feel like I could do a pretty good job being a cop or pretending.
Yeah, I'd
to be
much
one.
rather disguise Jakey Boy as a cop than wait an hour.
Yeah.
Well, they wanted us to wait 2 weeks. Be grateful for what you get.
Although, to be fair, if Jakey Boy was the cop...
Can we not go down this route?
I
We've done enough damage
smile.
already.
But if he was the cop, there
No.
wouldn't be any complications.
No. No. Stop. Can I just have a veto on anything Van says?
The problem is, you're 3 against 1 right now.
Look, when is the last time something Van suggested gone well for us?
I mean, it was like I kind of brought up the idea a little bit, just a little bit, not the whole thing, but I'll take a little bit of credit.
Yeah, Jakey Boy planted the seed, and then Van watered it.
Yep.
Uh,
I mean,
Oh,
maybe-
we could just wait.
an hour is not very much. We can do something in that time to prepare.
I'll play cards, I guess.
I mean, we could find out, like, where the people we need to talk to live.
Exactly. That will probably take us at least an hour, so we can at least get started on it.
I was only given the names, right? No, like, contact
Oh,
information.
yeah, you would have contact info. You would have numbers and addresses.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yay,
reasonable.
so that job is done. We did
Well,
it.
we
Phew.
can we can plan a route with John's map.
Yes, let's do that.
I know you like drawing on your map.
I do like drawing on my map. I believe, though, the term is note-taking.
Sure. Drawing notes on your map.
And draw a sweet T-Rex on your map.
Please don't.
Well, roll me an intelligence perception check, then.
Would writing a T-Rex be like artistry?
Probably.
Yes. No, it would be artistry. Because it's not useful.
What? Art is useful.
11.
Okay. Roll me a deduction check as well, if you like. intelligence, investigation or deduction or something like that?
Oh yeah, investigation.
Oh, that kind of... I was thinking tax deduction, and I was very confused.
13.
Alright. You've noticed that as you're planning this route, almost all of the people that are listed there are people who are in the absolute worst parts of town.
Huh.
Like, these are the worst of the worst residential areas. And they are all in sort of fringe areas or areas near stairs.
What an odd coincidence.
They're not actual people, but stair trolls.
You live under the stairs and frame helpless innocents as wanted criminals.
So we gotta make
Oh,
sure...
you also notice that all of the Rose family seems to live on different floors.
Huh. That's random.
Huh, yeah.
Are they floors we have access to?
Yeah, all of these people are within the first 5 floors.
Yeah, I only have a map of the first 5 floors anyway, so...
Yeah.
Hey, we can go up to floor 10 now.
Oh,
That
we
is
can?
correct.
Ah, baby.
Thanks
Oh,
to
nice.
me.
Can I get rid of the slave token yet?
No.
Technically, you do have a merchant pass, so you do not have to be
Technically
a slave.
doesn't know that.
I do not know that.
Okay.
I thought that only gave... I think the slave pass only gets you access to floor 5, though.
Yeah, but you need to be accompanied.
Yes, but if you're saying you can go up to floor 10, apparently I can't on this pass.
Oh, right, yeah.
So presumably if we can go up to floor 10, we've acquired more passes somewhere, at least for
But
some of us.
we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Right. I see. Right. Well, I just figured since we're passing time and all...
I wish Hannah was there so she could tell me where she bought that cool shark hat so I can have one made at my size.
I refuse to wear a shark hat.
I mean, I want me to wear one, not you. I don't care what you wear.
I'd be interested in shark gloves.
I mean,
You do have a shark theme with Jakey Boy's jacket and...
Oh, yeah, we do, don't we?
It fits me. I like
Can we please not become the shark gang?
yeah, with the shark gang.
shark gang.
I mean, we could always visit that pawn shop where we got this shark hat.
Oh,
Hey,
dear.
we got time to burn. Let's go!
Woo!
I mean, if you want. Alright. You visit the pawn shop. Oh no, they're all out of shark hats, but they have a variety of other hats.
What other hats do you have at my size, pawn guy?
Alright, one sec. Well,
Well, I mean, they
let
have...
me tell you, they've got this hat here.
Every so often, you need to have like a shopping spree episode.
It's just,
That's even worse than the shark hat.
I just
They've
got
got this
delayed.
hat here.
Oh, God.
Why are they all sea life related?
I want the really bad-looking mannequin that's wearing the hat.
We've got that other hat, but in white this time.
I feel-
The most expensive hat they have, though, is this one.
It's pretty rad.
I actually
It's not
know
a
someone who
shark.
has like a prosthetic that looks like that.
The kid smiles as fake as his eyebrows.
That's a weird thing to say.
But
Can I use
No,
I
my?
less
got this
accurate.
hat.
Can I use
that's
my?
a shark hat.
Can I use my black market influence to make sure he really doesn't have a shark hat?
You can roll if you want.
Okay, what attribute would that be?
Roll charisma diplomacy.
All right. Technically, it's under influence.
Yeah.
Should I use lucky? Nah. All right, 12.
He says, well, I might be able to score you another shark hat. It'll cost you extra, though.
How much extra?
I'm just there face in hands behind everyone. Just for this entire exchange.
He says, I could get you one for 31 coins.
How about I haggle you down to 30?
He says,
That's not how you haggle.
you drive a hard bargain.
That's not how you haggle.
Like
I
you
got
know
it.
now.
Alright. I can give you it for 30.
Deal. Done.
Alright.
Of course I know how to
He
haggle.
goes to the back room and he gives you another copy of Van's shark hat.
Nice. We're a team now.
Amazing.
Shark hat. In my inventory. Alright, well, doesn't matter what else happens today. My goal has been achieved.
Does the little Zelda item get pose?
John, are you feeling left out not having any shark?
No. I do not want a shark hat.
Yeah, you're the only one without any shark memorabilia.
Good.
Does Hannah have any?
Alright, Hannah needs a shark too.
But she's not around right now.
That's true.
She contracted Barnaboo's food poisoning somehow.
Strange.
Alright, so yeah, an hour has passed.
Okay.
Now we're well spent.
Let's head back to the police station.
Alright, you head back, and when you head back, the person at the front desk says, Alright, I've acquired someone for you.
Excellent, thank you.
And it's Sharon.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, it better not be.
He yells in the back room, he says, Sharon, come on out! No.
Honestly,
He does actually yell that, but then a female Reznor named Sharon comes out.
Oh man.
okay.
for a second there, I was about to punch Van in the face.
Why?
Just
Needs to release all that
I would have had
anger.
to, I would have had to, take out my anger on something, and Van is nearby.
So yeah, Reznor comes out, and she says, yeah, hey, you guys wanted, you're looking to investigate, the situation or something?
Yes, that's
Name's
right.
Sharon, by the way.
Hi.
Pleasure. Shir Dosku. I hold out my hand.
She says, you're dressed kind of funny.
I get that a lot.
Montgomery
He
Head,
says, yeah.
I hold out my hand.
Says your name's kind of dumb.
Oh, I didn't choose it.
And she turns to the boo and she says, and you are?
Hey. I'm Lizard Man. That's my code pen name. Don't tell nobody.
Please don't think too badly of him.
At least he has some sense of fashion.
Well then.
Hey.
Where'd you get that rad jacket?
Oh, just around. I don't exactly remember where.
He says, wow, I sure am jealous.
You want to try it on?
I would love to,
Heck
but
yeah.
I'm a Reznor and it probably won't fit.
Oh, well, I'll see if I can find another one for you, Well, I don't know what your size is, but I'll just assume Reznor size.
That's
I'm a Reznor medium.
that's a little racist, I think. Speciest.
Anyway, so where are we headed? I heard you needed me for something.
Yeah, we, by law need you present during, investigations and questionings.
Well, I mean, you're allowed to investigate wherever you want. Is there a particular area you need to investigate?
Floor 4.
She says, oh,
Yeah.
I wish you had mentioned that. Look, I'll get you through the checkpoint, but I'm not going further than that.
That's fair. That's totally fair, I
Yep,
understand.
that works for me.
Good. Lots of people died on that floor. I've heard things.
Yes, it does seem to be a bit of a nasty business.
Yes.
And there's a reason it's quarantine. I don't know if you heard, but there's a sickness going around.
Yes. Fortunately, we've taken every precaution. We are professionals.
Yes.
She looks at your hats. She says, I'm confident you won't die.
As are we. Shall we go?
Sure. We're headed to floor 4 then?
Yeah. Come on, guys, let's go.
Alright. So yeah, you guys head to floor 4. And when you get back to it takes you an hour or two. It's a while. And when you get back to the checkpoint that you were at before, the quarantine person kind of looks at you and he says, so you managed to get, an escort?
We did indeed.
Absolutely.
This is Sharon.
And Sharon says, yeah, I'm with them. They're investigating the murder and the murders that took place. I don't know why we're doing this, but I don't think we have much of a choice.
Because there's a
And
mystery we gotta solve.
the mystery is that we've caught the guy and everything's gonna be fine.
We see, that's part 1 of the mystery solving.
We have reason to
Anyway,
believe the
so she
rabbit hole
says-
goes a bit deeper.
Well, forgive me for not trusting you. I have a thing against people with shark hats.
Well,
but
fortunately,
sharks
I'm
are
not wearing a
cool.
shark hat. So you can at least trust me.
Are you-
Anyway, she
are
she
you
kind of ignores you.
really, Reznor?
She kind of ignores you and turns back to the people, and she says, anyway, we gotta just let us through. It'll be fine. And the person at the quarantine says, alright, go on through if you want. Just be careful. Stay away from the water. We think that's one of the main vectors.
Noted,
Okay.
thank you.
So floor 4, in case you didn't know, was, or didn't remember, was one of the floors that was largely, like, almost like Venice, a lot of, like, except ghetto. Like, lots of, sewage runs through the city.
Yeah.
And,
like
yeah,
the
there's
real
houses
Venice.
on the side. Yeah. So, yeah, you've made it through the checkpoint, and after you walk slightly further, and go around a corner, Sharon says, this is where I stop. Come back, check in with me, and I'll escort you back through, but this is as far as I go.
Understood.
I'm not dying so that you can defend some murderer.
Alright,
Understood.
let's go find a corpse.
Yes.
I guess,
So,
yeah, let's go find a corpse.
All right.
also, I'm going to be looking out to see if I can find the specific area that the photographs were taken.
I'm gonna take one of my parachutes, which I have in my inventory, and just, like, tear a strip off it and tie it around my face. Just as, like, an impromptu mask.
Roll me a body athletics check.
Wonderful, like, my worst possible roll. Let's do this. That is 4.
I mean, like, parachute
Well,
are made to endure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll try it.
So you certainly try to, and it's kind of adorable.
I just stare at John while he's trying to do that.
Hmm.
What are you doing, John?
I figured if there is a sickness going around, then we might as well make some impromptu gas masks.
If only you had the proportional strength of a shark.
Which is the secret power the hats grant you.
Fine, Rezkow, you tear this into strips.
We're gonna try and tear this into strips.
Alright, roll a body athletics check.
Jeez, John, you could at least ask him nicely.
You're right, I apologize.
Well, I rolled super low and got an 8.
Well, you try, but it's really hard.
See, if Rezkow can't do it...
I haven't worn this hat long enough. But yeah, this is meant to, like, stay unbroken, holding weights for long distances.
John, if you're that concerned, why not just like hold your top hat in front of your mouth or something?
I give Van a look.
What?
I just shake my head slightly and ignore him.
Well, sorry for coming up with suggestions.
Do you not understand how gas works?
Maybe.
Apparently not. Right, let's go and look for this corpse.
Well, as you walk through the city, you notice that it's kind of creepy, honestly. Like, things are very quiet. Extremely quiet. Everybody roll me an alertness perception check.
Okay.
Alright. Does odor apply?
14.
No, odor... Well... Yeah, go ahead and roll me the odor. That's fine.
Same result, 6.
11.
17.
I got 14.
Alright, with a 17, you notice that although things are very quiet and everything's very still, the air seems like almost undisturbed in a lot of these areas. But you notice that the water is still flowing. However, as you walk around the city and you look back and forth, you notice that the water is stiller in some directions than others. Like it almost stops flowing in one way.
Oh. Using my police abilities, maybe there's like bodies clogging up somewhere.
Morbid. But not necessarily inaccurate.
I mean...
And I guess also, with a 17, you also hear in that direction, like a, what would it sound like? Very faint, but you hear like a splashing sound every now and again. Extremely faint.
Huh.
Proceed with caution, I guess.
I kind of want to go to the splashing sound that I can faintly hear.
That would seem to be the most likely place to look for what we're looking for, but at the same time, yeah, proceed with caution.
Alright, so you begin heading where the water gets more and more still?
Yeah, keeping a wide berth from the water itself, if it's all possible.
Yep. So yeah, you head in that direction. And what did you get, Van, on your alertness perception?
11.
Alright. You walk around for like almost 45 minutes in that direction. You notice that the splashing sturge has gone away. However, Van, you begin to notice gradually that you start to recognize some of these buildings. There's a store you recognize, and a house with an umbrella out front that looks quite familiar. Everything's boarded up.
From the photographs, I assume.
Yeah, that would be where you'd recognize it.
Ah. Okay, guys, I think this is where the pictures were taken.
Huh.
Yeah.
Alright, let's try and find fake Van.
Well, around you there's a store. It's a general store. There's a pawn brokerage nearby as well, and there's several houses that are boarded up. There's
Honestly,
3 of them.
like at this point, if there are just not any dead bodies anywhere, I will separate
No, there are
myself.
no corpses around.
Yeah, I will separate myself from the group to check out if there are any bodies in the water.
Rizcow, don't go
Alright.
into the water.
I'm not going in the water. I want to see if there is anyone in the water.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Alright, roll me an alertness perception. You can roll scent if you want.
I mean, I don't... Of course I'm going to fail, so... But hey. Check out my sweet 10.
1 point would get you something.
Sure, I'm using it.
Alright. When you look in the water, you don't see any bodies or anything. The water's awfully green and kind of goopy in ways that make you feel a little bit sick just looking at it. And you see things drift by every now and again, just flotsam, all that shit. And while you're looking, just briefly, you also notice that there's a couple bubbles that bubble up and then disappear.
Should I try to fire breathe the water?
It could be dangerous.
Alright, I don't alert anyone or anything, I just do it. I'm gonna...
Fair enough.
Alright, go ahead and roll me. Are you targeting where the bubbles were?
Yes.
Okay.
So it'd be agility and fireball. 17.
Oh, well, you target directly where the bubbles had come up from, and you shoot your fireball, and it hits the water. The fire immediately goes out. Really.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me an alertness perception, everyone.
Oh, everyone.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Well, I got a sweet 6. So.
I got a 7.
9.
Man.
All right. Well,
10.
and what did you get? Holo, 1 plot point would do it.
I'm spending it.
All right. So no one but Holo really hears anything, but you notice that Holo. Well, obviously, first you see Rezcow just breathe fire into the water,
What the hell, Rezcow?
and then you begin hearing like a stroking sound beneath the waves, sort of, or not the waves, but like you hear what sounds like pressure beneath the water, very quickly.
So, what do you mean by that? Like, what sort of sound?
Let me see if I can find it.
Like the sound of a mass moving underwater?
Yeah, like, is it the sound of, like, something moving?
Yeah, it does sound like something moving.
Okay, what the hell was that?
I found something, I think.
Yeah,
Do it
that
again.
sounded like something alive. Possibly.
Really? I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, me neither.
I definitely did.
Well,
definitely.
That's because you're all the way over there.
I definitely heard something. Sounded definitely like there was something alive down there. Rezcow, if I were you, I'd back up from the water.
I could, or I could. I'm just trying to see if I can see it. Maybe I can like hit it or something.
Yeah, what I'm concerned about is if it hits you.
It's fine. It's okay. I've died several times before. I'm used to it.
Alright, right. Think. A lot of people have apparently died here. There's supposedly a sickness, but we haven't seen any bodies.
The water is super green and gross.
Yeah, what
by the
has
way.
happened to all of the bodies? If a lot of people have died from sickness, where have all the bodies gone? I haven't seen any mass graves or anything.
Decomposed?
Decomposed
That
quickly.
fast?
I'm leaning towards eaten.
Like this whole thing is fairly recent-ish.
Yeah. For things to have decomposed that quickly, I mean, I'd have expected us to have decomposed by this point. I'm leaning towards eaten by whatever's in the water.
It's not impossible.
Yeah.
I mean, exploring like the building area some more, do we find anything of interest? Like just laying
Roll me an
around?
alertness perception check.
Okay.
Investigation
Alright.
would work.
It's 16. Man, I like this die. This die's doing pretty good.
I got 14 for investigation.
Alright, well, honestly, things seem relatively clean. Immaculate, even. Like, there's layers of dust and chaos, and you can see things are, like, decaying or anything. But, considering how many people have died here, and specifically the ways in which they've died, like, you've heard about the beetles,
Yeah.
like, yeah, the beetle plague thing.
Wait, what?
Considering all of that, everything seems like you don't even smell anything that's off. Except from the water. From the water you smell a really grotesque, sort of decaying scent. That's about it.
Okay,
But all the houses seem really, like, they smell...
New theory. Is it possible that all the people have been liquidized?
Ugh.
Is that a thing that exists technology-wise?
No
Well,
idea.
We've been dealing with impossible magic for a while now.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, the contagion was bad enough that everyone had to get out immediately.
I'm not convinced there was a contagion so much. Yeah, that sounds to me like a cover.
Well, when I was speaking to my guy on the phone, he did say it was, like, magic.
Magic.
Yeah.
Like what kind of magic?
I mean, I don't know. He just said that it was the work of magic.
Poison, stone, mind.
Yeah, is it zebra magic, stone mine magic? Angel magic.
I assume we don't know, but do we
Magic
have a way of
Johnson.
finding out?
I mean, we haven't encountered like god magic that causes disease yet.
I mean, did
Could
Satan
be a new thing,
that
then.
Satan, Jesus, Mushroom Satan do any
Satan is memory stuff. Mostly.
memory stuff? Okay.
Stone Mind was like warping reality.
And Zebra's like, I forget what Zebra does.
That's elemental stuff.
Okay.
I mean, warping reality is not impossible to produce something like this, but it's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
This may just be a new thing that we're dealing with.
Oh man, not another
great.
one.
I thought there were only 4.
I mean, there is an obelisk somewhere in this tower, is there not?
That's true.
So
Yeah.
it's very possible we're dealing with another thing.
Oh, you guys think the obelisk is around here?
In Floor 4?
No,
Four.
wouldn't I feel it with like my ring or something?
You don't feel anything with your
Yeah,
ring.
I doubt it's on floor 4, but it's somewhere in this building.
I mean, this
It's-
is like a sewage floor, so it could be like seeping through the water.
Exactly.
Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, you're right.
That's
So we need to
an excellent
find-
observation.
So what? So we need to find the source of where this green goop is from and follow that.
Okay, so if we head back towards where the water's flowing and see where it's flowing from rather than where it's flowing to.
Question: does the water? Can we find like a place where the water enters this floor? Like, does it come through?
You could keep following it if you want.
Okay, I was wondering if like the flow of the water that enters is clean or if it's dirty, just as like.
Well, obviously you
Everything
can't
else.
see from here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, let's go check that out.
That seems like a good place to start the investigation. So I guess we'll follow the water back along the flow to try and find out where it enters the floor.
All right. Well, as you continue following the water, eventually you notice that the water stops flowing. It just becomes still.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw a rock in the water.
All right. You throw a rock in the water, and it plops. Goes bloop.
I have a suggestion. I take out some of the meat that I've got and throw some of that in the water.
It falls in, and it goes bloop.
It's vegetarian.
I was wondering whether it might have been something. There might have been something in there that would eat meat matter
It
of
was
some
a very
kind.
good idea.
No, I agree.
So the water here, is it like the same consistency or is it...
Oh no, it's getting goopier.
Oh, that's probably why it's not moving as much.
Yeah.
Right. Let's continue on and see where this leads us. Is this
All right.
like? Does this appear to be like? Is it like pooling or anything, or is it just like stopping? It's not like a lake or
What do you
anything.
mean?
Like it's not like going into
No,
like a
no,
lake.
these
or
are
anything.
like no. These are like little rivers that run next to the city.
This,
Right.
this might be
Next to the
dangerous.
building.
like little canal things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're canals.
Cool.
It's not dangerous, but I kind of want to see if we can find just a long stick and try to pull some of the goop out.
That seems risky when we have very little information.
But maybe it'll give us a little bit of information.
It's possible.
Like, I assume if I feel any tension or any risk, I'm just letting go. Like, not
Alright.
taking any risks. It's just to see if we get any kind of reaction at all.
It's not
Yeah, I
a terrible
agree.
idea.
Yeah,
Let's,
go
let's
for it.
give that a go and see what happens.
Alright.
All right. So there's a nearby tree. Are you just gonna grab a branch or something?
Yep.
All right. Roll me an alertness perception check.
Is anyone else allowed to make that check?
Nope, just you.
Okay, I got 8.
Nothing. You don't notice anything. Don't worry about it. So you approach the tree and you grab a branch.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Did it.
fun.
I got a shark hat, now I got a branch. Good day for Escow.
I love these times when you're not sure if a DM's just thrown in a roll just to throw you off.
And yeah, you approach the water.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to... I don't know if you ever did that, like go on like a creek or something and like pull off like algae with a branch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that, basically, with the goop. See if it'll lift.
Alright. So as you poke the goop, as you begin to poke the branch down into the goop, you can't help but notice that there's a bug on the branch.
Oh god.
And it begins crawling towards you.
Okay, just a normal bug?
Oh, it looks like a beetle of some kind.
Oh.
So what's up with the beetles? I don't think I heard about this.
I have no idea what's up with the beetles either.
I'm going to slowly put the stick on the ground and motion everyone over.
Well, the plague was apparently beetle related.
Well, when you put the stick on the ground, the beetle flies into the air.
I'm gonna watch.
Did anyone have the chance to
Where-
see this?
And flies at you.
Oh, at me? I'm
fact.
going to breathe fire at it.
Alright. Let's roll initiative.
Alright. It's 33.
Well, thankfully for you, the beetle crit failed. Roll the one.
Wow.
Nice.
So yeah, you may attempt to hit the beetle, and you're doing so because of the size of the beetle. I believe you're at a minus. Let me find the exact.
But the fact that
I
my
forget how
fire
combat
breath
works in this system.
is like a fire cone that takes a big area, does it compensate any?
Marginally, yeah, but I still need to look at up the minus.
That's fair. Like, it's for science. We'll see what happened to the people when I get bitten. And
Okay, never mind. It's not a minus. It's a more difficult check. Anyway, go on. Go ahead and roll.
18.
That is enough. And you just scorch the beetle to the ground.
So what's up? The beetles are spreading.
Yeah.
So yeah, you
contagion?
didn't really actually say anything. Rezcow just was about to poke, and then he dropped the stick and blew fire into the air.
The tree over there. I think they're plague beetles there.
What's a plague beetle?
The thing that made everyone sick. Okay, so just to put you... Okay, so I guess you weren't there, Jakey boy. When I was in captivity, I had a conversation with the people there, and they told me that what made people sick here... Well, I don't know what made people sick, but poison beetles were coming out of their bodies.
Ugh.
And it's looked just like that, and as soon as it spotted me, it attacked me. And it was on that tree over there.
So, wait, was it the beetles or the water that... or was it the water that caused the beetles?
Look, I do not know what is the causation here. All I know is that there's one plague beetle on this branch, and there might be more in that tree.
So stay away from the tree. Got it.
Do we know much about the symptoms of the disease, other than beetles?
That's what I know.
Right.
People bleed out beetles.
So do they just like so they bleed beetles, or they like just beetles start coming out of them everywhere?
Well, yeah, like it oozes out of them. Like they get sores, and then beetles come out.
Ugh.
I mean, that's what I was told, to be fair. Like, I didn't see it myself.
Okay, so people get sores out of which come beetles. The water is some foul gelatinous mass, and there is something alive underneath it. This is the information we have.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I had to step out a second. Did Vescal die?
No.
Don't worry, you guys. You're very safe.
Now the voice in the sky saying we're safe.